Today I'm making Olympic gymnast Steven Nedoroscik's ideal cheat meal, but first, we got a pommel horse. Steven, hop on!
Let's go.
We're going to Flavor Town, baby!
Yeah!
Is this proper technique?
He stole America's hearts this past summer in Paris when he helped the US men's gymnastics team win their first Olympic medal since 2008 and even won an individual bronze medal for the pommel horse, earning him the nickname Pommel Horse Guy. Now he's hopping off the pommel horse and competing for the mirror ball trophy on Dancing with the Stars. Let's get to it.
What's up, everybody? We are here at Gymnastics Olympica with none other than Olympic bronze medalist, the specialist himself, Steven Nedoroscik, and he's going to take me through what a day of his training to be an Olympic athlete looks like. I'm so sorry, I am distracted by this in front of me. It's so much bigger in person than I thought it was.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
It really is. God, I feel the energy coming from this. What do we got going on today?
All right, so today we got to take it step by step. So first we're hitting an active warm up, getting nice and warm, and then I'm gonna test your strength a little bit and see how it translates to pommel horse and see what I can teach you.
Would you say that I have a typical gymnast build?
Immediately looking at you, you have the long arms, which is really good for pommel horse.
Okay.
You're a lean dude who's in shape. I have a good feeling that you're gonna be good at pommel horse.
Do you think I have a chance to make the 2028 team? But I will also say that I take rejection very poorly, so choose your words carefully.
You will definitely make the team.
Let's go, Olympic dreams, man. Start running me through a warm-up?
Yes, I will. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit 10 jumping jacks. I'm just gonna vocalize what the next step's gonna be. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
One. It's a
Seventh
bouncy
grade
floor
PE.
right here.
Prepared me for this moment. This is, I feel powerful.
All right, after your 10th one, we're gonna do some body weight squats. We're gonna do 5.
Okay, are you jumping in between? Hold on.
No, just some nice little deep squats.
For the warm-up, I'm 32, man.
All right, now we're gonna hit some split jacks. So we're gonna go out with the arms like this. There you go, we're gonna hit 10 of these. All right, we're gonna hit a little leg hug, just to get the hips opened up. He's better at this than I am.
Yeah, a lot of vinyasa flow over at the core power yoga, you know what I mean?
All right, ready?
Absolutely.
So now we're gonna go, and we're just gonna hit some light core stuff. We're gonna start with 10 V-ups.
He's going so fast, though. He's going so fast, though. And then you just...
Killing it.
You're holding it here?
Killing it.
You're holding it here?
And then when you're done with that, we're gonna hit some nice crunches.
I feel like the last time I was coached in a sport, I was mostly just laying there when they weren't looking at me. So I'm gonna need you to not look at me for most of this. All right.
So you're gonna sit just like this, and then I want you to try to get your belly down on the floor.
Whoa, okay, hear me out. You ever have one of those freeze frame moments where it's just like, how did I end up here? How did you end up on there? Because this is literally as far as I can go.
As long as you feel any sort of stretch in your back and your legs, you're doing it right.
I'm feeling something, Tony. I'm feeling something, Tony.
So now we're gonna test out your splits.
Oh.
This is gonna be exciting. This I'm looking forward for. All right, so just to generally start, you're just gonna keep your leg bent and rock back and forth. Nice. And then we're gonna straighten our leg.
He's about to do something crazy, I can feel it.
And we're just gonna
I can
tip
feel
our
it.
body over, feel those hammies stretching. Try to keep that front leg straight. Point that toe.
Yes, sir.
All right, and now you look ready. We're gonna try to extend as
Yeah.
far down as we can go.
I can also do that.
You
It's just
extending?
Can we do it in post?
All right, so right away, I wanna test your strength. I wanna
Okay.
see what your body can do. So I'm gonna test just a couple of positions here. So the first one is gonna be to lean forward and try to get your legs off the horse.
Yeah. Wait, can you do that one more time?
Yes, of course.
Where would you say that power's coming from? What are you thinking about when you do that? Do you have like...
Activating the shoulders, activating the lats.
Okay.
It's all just very tight and your core is squeezed tight as well.
Squeeze tight.
Here, do you wanna try that right now?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see how that goes.
All right. So, listen.
Yeah, just get up.
So we're here.
And now you're gonna wanna keep your arms straight and lean forward. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Every muscle in my body was clenched. Is that normal?
Yeah,
My toes were curling like that Colby Calais song? You know? Arms locked out. All the body.
Just like that.
Plank forward. Okay.
Killer.
All right.
Yep.
Wait,
That was better. No, that's so much better. That's so good.
Bend the arms.
I think we're getting a circle today. I want to test one more strength position where you're gonna do the same thing but in the front. So you're gonna try to get your butt off.
All right. That seems harder. Would you say that's harder or easier?
This one, I actually don't even know anyone else who can do it as high as I can. This is kind of like, how do I describe this strength? I mean, it's all triceps. This
All
one's
right.
really difficult.
Triceps and core.
But if you can even just get off for like a moment, then I know you have the strength to do it.
Toes stiff as a board.
Stiff as a board,
You
number
say
one.
light as a feather and stiff as a board?
We sure can. And then you just kind of lean back and push your hips forward.
Nope. Wait, hold on.
Come on, come on.
Can I get into that shoulder joint?
Yeah.
No! No, it's not there, but I'm doing something.
That's good enough.
How many like 200-pound 10-year-olds do a lot of gymnastics? That's where I was at 10 years old.
Not many.
Not many? Well, you know, representation. It matters. If I eat one of these, I get bigger and my gymnastics get better.
It's just like Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
That's exactly what will happen, except you'll circle better.
There's so many more turtles in this gymnastics gym than I thought there would be. No, what is this?
So this is what we call the mushroom. It is the step 1 to becoming a pommel horse guy. And every
What was
kid-
that? I thought I was fast. I thought I was on step 4 or 5.
You actually did. We jumped to like step 10 by testing out your strength, which by the way, give me some.
Am I stronger than most children?
100%, way stronger than most children.
Heck yeah.
But this right here is gonna be a challenge because now we're gonna put that strength to the test with a little momentum into it. So I'm gonna show you what the finished product is supposed to look like.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take our leg, swing it to the side, and do a circle. So that's the finished product. And what I want you to try is to just get to the front.
All right. Okay, so you're like, this seems like a big jump. Okay.
And that's how everyone looks for their first try. Beautiful.
Okay. All right, so this hand. One more time. I'm gonna pay attention this time. I was thinking about Sex in the City earlier. Samantha's just self-defeating. Okay. Catching that right. Okay, your left was fully off that time. Tight core.
Tight core. Yeah, there we go.
Wait,
there
hold
we
on,
go.
hold on,
That's
hold on.
progress. That's progress for sure.
Was it? It didn't feel like progress.
It's so much smoother.
All right. Focus, right leg. Shift the weight back.
Exactly.
Be like a gyroscope.
Exactly.
That's what I see every gymnast doing on the sideline. All right.
Lock in, Josh. It's your moment. Oh, that's good enough for me. We're trying on the horse. Let's go. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna demonstrate exactly what this looks like. So your goal is just to do
He's
one.
a witch! Sorry.
Now
Okay.
it's very similar to what you just did on the mushroom.
So similar, which I did great at that.
You did fantastic. So the goal for this first attempt should just be to get to the front.
So you're taking that left hand off to avoid something like that, huh? All right, okay, I understand.
I should
You gotta be quick.
clarify.
No, you gotta be quick with it.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh. Hush. Sorry, I've only done powerlifting competitively.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, it got me in, Steven, it got me in the hole. It got me, and I'm talking right in the hole.
No. Worst case
I'm talking right in the hole.
Do you want to try scissor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scissoring
I'll
sounds
teach
more
you
gentle than the-
scissor. With the scissor, we're just gonna mount it like this, and we're gonna hold our body
Okay.
up. And then I just want you to try to straddle your legs. Boom,
Seems more nice.
boom,
Well,
boom, boom. So let's start there. Nice. Get that straddle going. Lift that leg
wait,
up.
hold on. Your legs seem far off it. This is what we trained.
Yeah,
You're
a
off the
little
horse.
bit.
Okay.
Exactly. So
All
like
right.
this is that sort of strength move. Nice. Yeah, just try to lift those legs up as high as they can go. There you go. Yeah! What? He's a natural. I mean, give me some for that. You're right. So like your legs are oscillating.
Yeah.
And then what you're gonna wanna do, this is the hard part, is cut this leg in front and put your hand back on the palm. Yeah. Oh, that's already better. Yep. Beautiful.
All right, we're committing.
And now we're committing. Come on. Come on. Oh my God.
What is this move called? Steven, what's this one?
Come on. Yup. Now try to get it back. Oh, that's good.
Hold on.
Try not to touch the floor this time. You got it. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. That's credit. That's credit. I counted. That's your first scissor.
How do I get down? Steven, to show what we've learned today, you're gonna do a pommel horse routine. I'll judge it. I'm a fair judge. Tough, but fair.
I respect that.
You ready to get to it?
Let's do it.
Show me what you got.
All right, all right. Here's my little routine right here. you think, Judge?
That's a good try. Give it like a 7.3. I don't think you spent enough time on the ground. You mostly were focused on the horse. You had a lot of area to work with around it.
I should have thought about
I feel
that.
like you neglected.
All right, well, let's see how you can handle
Because
using the floor.
See, I'm gonna try and get a scissor.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna try and stay on it, though.
Love that. Come on. Oh, that's so good. Come on. Yup.
Oh, yes! Oh, can he do it? Not two!
Come on.
Hold on, no, now we're here, and now... I think I can get vertical. I think I can get vertical. You just gotta push up. And then we're here.
And then you have to giddy up.
And then we're here, and then you just gotta kinda...
I love this freestyle.
That's the dismount, I'm done.
Woo!
That is so much more tiring than I thought.
All right, I mean, I'm also a harsh judge, but like, I love the creativity. I gotta give you an 8-0 on that.
Has anyone ever thrown up after the routine? Does that give you a...
That happens, especially freshman year NCAA. I threw up before.
We're about to join you, brother. You ready to eat? You worked up a hunger?
Oh, I'm so hungry. I cannot wait for it.
This way, man, thank you.
Bring in the cheat meal. Look at that.
Oh, baby.
Steven, we've done well, brother. We've done well.
We earned this food right here.
We really did. We have the hot dog with mustard here, very exotic. We have the large Domino's pepperoni pizza with extra garlic sauce. We got the big old family-sized platter of buffalo chicken
Love
dip,
that.
pita chips, crackers, tortillas, everything. And then for dessert, we have tiramisu and a mint chocolate chip shake.
My favorites. I cannot wait to get in on this food.
I'm so stoked, man. Where are we starting first?
I mean, me personally, I think we got to take a bite of this hot dog. This thing is staring me down.
Cheers, man.
Let's go.
Gently touch tips. How strict do you keep your diet?
I'm definitely not the best athlete to ask dietary advice on because like this is my cheat meal, but I'm talking like once a week I have a cheat meal.
I think there's something really important to that, to like actually keeping those serotonin levels up, right? To not making your life hell.
100%. Like if I was just eating chicken and rice every day, I'd probably be depressed. Like I every single night, this is funny, I have mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Do you really?
Literally every single night. And there's a reason to it. If I don't have an extra like 600 calories in my diet, I will lose weight. And that's a very bad thing for me.
That's like the ultimate like plug for mint chocolate chip ice cream. Like if you don't get that sponsorship today,
Shout out mint chocolate chip ice cream.
give this man his dollar. Give this man his dollar.
So many athletes, like, they are obsessive with what they do to the point where to any non-athlete, it seems bordering on like insanity or self-harm. Are you one of those people, or do you try and actually take a more balanced approach to what you do?
I definitely take a more balanced approach, but like when I'm locked into like the competition, it's everything. It's like what I eat, breathe, and sleep. Like for the Olympics, I was so locked into like the competition, I didn't even have a second to explore any of Paris. I barely even checked out like the actual village we were in, like the Olympic Village. I didn't do any of the fun stuff.
Have you always been like that? Like, do you lock into anything to do? I know you're also an
big
avid
time.
Rubik's Cube solver. A very easy thing to lock into. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I mean, literally, like when I was at the Olympics, it would be like my free time. I would sit in the room and visualize.
How long has Pommel horse been that singular obsession of yours? Because you've been doing gymnastics since you were like 4 years old, but more recently became a Pommel horse specialist.
Started gymnastics, 4.5. I was my parents' monkey boy. I was climbing everything. They put me in the program. Early on, parallel bars is like my strongest event. But as I got to like high school and started like, you know, develop into my own body, Pommel horse was just like the event that clicked the most with me. And like I won the junior national title in 2015, won in 2016, and it was kind of my buy-in to NCAA where I went to Penn State. And when I got there is when I realized like these guys are really good at gymnastics and I just need to focus on the thing I'm good at. So I decided to specialize.
Should we get to this pizza?
Dude, let's get into it.
Tell me about the Domino's and tell me about the extra garlic sauce.
Yeah, man. So at Penn State, they didn't have a whole lot of good pizza places. They had a lot of local ones, but there was mostly like the drunk college pizzas that like you don't necessarily want to eat when you're having your cheat meal. So me and Tess, my girlfriend, we love Domino's. And dude, I just love a good Domino's pizza. It's like, it always got there super fast within like 10 minutes when we ordered it. And the garlic dipping sauce is just my favorite.
That was Domino's biggest addition to society. It was the 30 minutes or less thing.
Dude, seriously. And like, I don't know what they did at Penn State, but like, I'm talking like 10 minutes it would be at our door.
I love like well-run fast food establishments because everyone knows like there's like the good Taco Bell and the bad Taco Bell in their neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You're calling those too.
No, 100%, 100%. What was the most shocking thing about the Olympic Village to you?
I think like the thing that shocked me the most is like I was living my dream. Like I made the Olympic team and like that was so slim like for me to get on that squad. And then I get to the Olympic Village and like I'm on this like top floor of like the USA house and I'm looking out at everything and I'm like, oh my God, there are thousands of Olympians here. Everyone here has also achieved their dream. And like something about that thought just kind of made the whole situation feel less serious. And I actually think it like helped my performance.
Going to the Olympics is generally like, you know, the goal for any athlete. But then you have people who go to the Olympics and say they either don't perform well or they could have even performed up to their perfect abilities. And then they sort of go back to their previous pre-Olympic lives.
Yeah.
Your life completely changed after the Olympics. Did you go into the Olympics with any sort of plan? Like, I have a stage and I'm gonna shoot my shot, or you're just focused on competing and then everything just sort of happened around you?
Yeah, I mean, making the team, like I said, it was very unlikely I made it, and I was so blessed to be part of it. And there was like an immediate sort of like community hatred that I made the team. Not hatred, but like there was a negativity behind it because I only do the one event. So like I immediately knew like I had something to prove, like, and like I kind of like the hate. Like I like it when people doubt me because
You
like,
don't seem like an I heart haters guy. You know what I mean? You don't seem like a negative ammunition.
No, I'm a very positive guy, but like seeing people like doubt me kind of fuels me like more than anything. So like I'm very driven, and when I see people like, oh, he shouldn't have made the team, I was like, I'm gonna prove him wrong. So like my whole goal going into the Olympic cycle wasn't to get famous, it wasn't to get brand deals or anything like that. It was to come home with hardware so that I could like, see, this guy's, I made the team for a reason type of thing, and that's all I really wanted out of it.
I mean, and then when you said in an interview that you and Tess watched GMM, like that's one of the coolest things for us to see somebody on that come up and be like, oh my God, he knows who we are.
I mean, we watched it throughout all of college, but like I've been a Rhett and Link fan for like my whole life. Like I'm talking like back when like I'd watch like Julian Smith skits in like 2008 or something. And,
OG.
And then I was like, oh, who are these guys that are in all these videos, Rhett and Link? So I was like a big fan of like their OG page. And then they came out with like Good Mythical Morning, and like somewhere in high school I got really invested in it, and like I've been watching it for like well over a decade at this point.
Coming here, obviously number one, competing on Dancing with the Stars, I might put that in like a 2 or 3 spot. What are the other coolest things you've gotten to do post-Olympics?
Oh man, I mean, there's so many things that like I just never would have thought I'd get there. Like, you know, immediately I got to go on the Jimmy Fallon show. That was a blast, by the way. I mean, being on Good Morning America was awesome. Getting on Dancing with the Stars, like I never would have, like that's like an insecurity of mine is dancing. Like when I'm at the club, I'm like usually in the corner. But like, I mean, everything that's happened in my life. Like I went to the Emmys and like gave out an award. Like, I mean, it's just unreal the reach that gymnastics has gotten. Like for me, like just being able to do these opportunities and like I'm soaking it all in.
And now it's gotten you free buffalo chicken.
Exactly.
Good segue, Josh. You want to eat some?
100%. That looks delicious.
Okay, what's the connection to buffalo chicken dip?
So me and my girlfriend, we got like a crock pot and we were looking for recipes. And like we were just like, oh, we can make buff chick dip in it. And we found some, we played around with it.
So you can make what?
Buff chick dip.
Buff chick dip. I love it.
It was immediately like a favorite of ours, and we like kind of perfected our own recipe. And the thing that I really love about buff chick dip
You've got to trademark that before this episode comes out.
buff chicken dip.
Some like keto company is gonna come out with like a protein-filled buff chick dip before you can get your hands on it.
Right? But dude, the amount of protein in buffalo chicken dip is like
Truly.
insane. Like if you have like one serving of it, you could easily have like 50 grams of protein. So like I try to spin it off in a way where like this is good for me.
It is good. It is literally both a cheat meal and also part of your normal nutritional training. This is incredible.
And like after a good workout, you got the salty chips, get your electrolytes, carb up a little bit. I mean, it's kind of the perfect meal.
I'm gonna make like a casserole and I'm gonna dip my pizza in it. But please, man, double dip.
Give me a good scoop there.
I'm gonna put it on the pizza. Dude, no. It's a cheat meal, dude. We worked out hard.
Yeah, you know,
this is happening.
This is something I've never seen.
This is
insanity.
You're kind of
You're inventing something.
a legend and an innovator in your own sport. You know, some consider me. is a sport legend and innovator.
I love what you're doing. Cheers. Let's go.
You got that, dude.
I don't even know what you just tried to say, but yes.
You got pizza.
I need to try it.
You're coaching me in pommel horse. I'm coaching
Coaching
you
me on eating.
on the cheat meal.
Let me get in on this.
Just a little bit of the garlic sauce.
Oh my god, it's got layers now.
Just a little bit of garlic sauce.
There we
This
go.
is indeed, it's called layering flavors. Any Michelin star chef would tell you that. You know, that's why you have to saute your aromatics.
Domino's, y'all got to do this.
Make it. The Steven Nedoroscik special.
This is the
man.
Nedoroscik pizza right here.
Talk to me about the state of men's gymnastics, because you were mentioning that, you know, participation has sort of declined over the last 40 years. Like, how do you want to use your platform to sort of like spike interest, as you of course already have in men's gymnastics, and why is it so important to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just honored to have the platform I have, and I want to use it, you know, for like.
So funny, this is the platform. You were saying something serious.
Yeah, it's funny. I just want to use it to like grow the sport, because like since like the 1980s, NCAA programs have been dropping. Even like recent days, like Ohio State just cut their scholarships. Like, it's pretty insane that we have this beautiful sport where like so many great people are a part of it and just like work their life for it, and no one's really respecting it the amount that they should. So like my biggest thing is I'd love to see this sport do a 180 and start growing popularity in the United States. Like, I got DMs and phone calls about these club programs that are like getting more little kids to join like than they've ever seen. So like that made me so happy. But like it feels like the NCAA specifically just isn't doing their part of keeping these programs funded and alive.
It was so funny being at the gym and seeing the little kids come up to you with the, you know, a kid came up with a Rubik's Cube and asked you to sign it. It was so heartwarming for me to watch that as well. Should we eat dessert? Let's do it, man. Tell me about the tiramisu.
Recently, I was diagnosed somewhat with a condition called EOE, esophagus something. Basically, my throat swells up when I eat certain foods, so I had to stop eating ice cream for a while. So I had to find a substitute for ice cream for like the last 6 months. We found that tiramisu was such a good food for like my throat, and because I need to make sure I get those calories, like I said, like it's important that I don't lose weight during this like Olympic cycle. So I had to make sure I was eating something super high in calories, and this right here is my solution.
Man, you could not have picked a better solution here. This is one of my favorite things in the world. This is all homemade by, I believe, Colby. Colby made it? Yeah, it's all homemade by Colby.
Shout out.
Oh, watched him soak in the lady fingers yesterday.
That is so good.
That's about as good as the food gets.
That is so good.
I'm gonna be ready to train again in half an hour, man.
Dude, we're fueling up for round 2 on that Pommel horse.
We're doing it. One of the things I love most about sports are precisely the moments that we all witnessed with you at the Olympics, right? It's someone, you know, frankly kind of looked at as an underdog, especially USA hadn't won an Olympic medal in what, 8 years at that point?
16 years.
16 years?
Yeah.
Cheese and rice, man. But like, you miss out on those moments if you aren't funding diverse sports, because the sports that America
100%.
cares about, they're not in the other than basketball, you know, the money sports, the football, you know, the baseball. What else do you think we lose by people not supporting like all the Olympic sports?
I mean, if you're not supporting Olympic sports, you're not really supporting United States at the Olympic stage, really, because like, especially like for men's side, men's gymnastics, like NCAA is a direct funnel. Every member of our team was an NCAA athlete. Yeah. Like, and that's rare, right? Like that kind of just proves just how important it is to have, you know, those opportunities. And then like outside of NCAA, a lot of guys retire early because they can't be self-funded gymnasts. Like the sport itself is like a lifestyle. And if I were to have to work as an electrical engineer and then go after my, you know, 9 to 5 and train pommel horse, I'd probably be pretty bad. So like, we need these fundings. You know, we need funding for not just gymnastics, but like all these other sports that aren't bringing in revenue as well.
You're competing at a lot of different meets that most people don't see, but all people think about is the Olympics, and certainly for you, that is the highest stage. You have one moment in time to make it count, and now that you're on the other side of that moment, you certainly made it count. What was like the one mental trick that you used, or was there any trick?
I'm sure everyone remembers the meme of me tilting my head back. Like, all I'm doing there is running through my visualization. I'm doing my breathing exercises, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. What I do is I control the controllables. So like heart rate, that's uncontrollable. Something else that's controllable is like we all get amped when it's like go time, like when we got, adrenaline pumping through our system. But like the thing about that sort of physiological reaction is it's the same thing as being excited.
Yes, sir.
So like if you can flip that switch in your head from like nerves to excitement, you can kind of change like your entire demeanor as you're like walking up to that pommel horse. The one thing I do before every routine that I salute is like, I salute, I walk up to the horse and I put my arms up to the side and I give like a quick smile. Because psychologically they say that like forcing yourself to smile, like activating those muscles, kind of has a reverse effect. Like you smile when you're happy, but if you smile, you'll be happy.
Yeah, it's almost so much of sports. Milkshake.
Milkshake.
I'm thirsty, but also hungry. what better food than a milkshake? Cheers, man.
Let's go.
Mint chocolate chip, the secret to your
So
success.
good. I love mint chocolate chip. Shout out.
That's like all the cameras, but just they have different angles for the
every one of
eventual ad for Briars.
Wow, it's a really good milkshake.
Talk to me about being on Dancing with the Stars. How much of a crossover is there from gymnastics to dance? Because I think most people would see you on the pommel horse and be like, surely this man is a confident and good dancer.
Well, those people be very wrong. I'm a very cowardly and scared dancer.
You and me both, baby.
But like, I never would have imagined I'd be watched by millions of people dancing. Seriously, not in a million years would I have thought I found myself in these situations. But the thing is, as long as you go 100%, like you won't ever really look stupid.
If you're a tax accountant, right, you can work to 65 or whatever. Every athlete has that internal clock that's ticking. That's like, there's a finite endpoint, your body breaking down, et cetera, et cetera. What are you going to do like after your gymnastics career other than Spider-Man 9?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully my gymnastics career continues and lasts long and long, but I always said I'm gonna stop the sport when I break. Afterwards, I'm gonna be an electrical engineer. That's always been the end goal. I got my degree in electrical engineering at Penn State, and it'd be a shame if that went to waste.
Oh, but I'm gonna follow your electrical engineering career even closer than your gymnastics career.
I love to hear that.
I'm gonna be, when you're working for GE, I'm gonna be outside your office just cheering. I got signs made and everything.
I'll wave to you. Josh.
How do you define strength? How does it play into your life?
There's a couple definitions, right? Like strength itself can be a physiological thing, like you are a strong person. For me, I can't really bench that much, but like strength for me is like calisthenic. Like I can do planches, I can do an unreal amount of like handstand push-ups and stuff. But like also like there's mental strength too. Like especially being a part of this like Olympic journey, you realize that like it's really hard to kind of put your full effort every single day for like months on end. And like I think that strength, the mental like fortitude is way harder than like the physical one.
100%, man. And I think you have a tremendous amount of physical strength. I saw it. I literally thought he was a witch. I was about to throw him in a pool of water to see if he floated or not. But like, it was so cool to watch you up close. It was literally like you were levitating. It was like an episode of Chris Angel Mind Freak, if you've ever seen it. It's a great show.
I mean, you killed that exercise too, honestly. Like you surprised me a lot. That was very impressive.
I appreciate that, man. Steven, I am utterly impressed with you. I mean, truly just a delight to spend time with, man. And thank you for teaching me the pommel horse. Thank you for eating with me. This has been just an incredible experience.
I mean, I couldn't be more happy to be here. This has been such a pleasure and such an honor. Thank you so much.
Cheers, man. Finally,
go.
Steven, how many calories do you think were in this cheat meal?
So are we gonna try to guess the calories of one big serving?
That's right, like one big cheat mealy serving.
All right, hopefully that means like one, maybe 2 pieces of pizza, big slice of tiramisu.
Electrical engineer over here.
Ah, man, okay, and this milkshake's gotta be a lot. That's gotta be like 800, so I'm gonna have to go with 3,300 calories.
We clocked this as 6,300 calories. You would be shocked at how dense that ain't your healthy Greek yogurt buffalo chicken.
Dude, how many calories are in that?
You see that layer of grease right there?
Oh,
Slurp that up
God.
with the boba spoon. But hey, man, we absolutely earned it today. You earned everything that's coming your way, man. Truly can't thank you enough.
I couldn't thank you guys enough. This has been a blast, and like, I mean, this was all amazing food. Thank you guys in the kitchen. Shout out.
You can take home this if you give me one of your medals. You got 2 of them. They're like the same.
That's kind of like an equal exchange for sure.
That's what I'm saying. We'll broker a deal in the parking lot.
I love it.
Appreciate you, man. Steven, tell the people where they can find you.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Steven Nedoroscik, TikTok, Gymnast Steve, Twitter, Gymnast Steve. Please send me your love, your support. Support me on Dancing with the Stars.
Support men's gymnastics. Support shot putters. I'm just saying, like, come on, we need it too. The Beefy Boys, I'm just, I think we have a lot of synergy there. We can really bring together the
100%.
gymnastics and shot put community.
You'll have to invite me back and I'll throw some.
Thanks for liking, subscribing. I'll catch y'all next time.
Get as adventurous as you want in your kitchen with the Mythical Kitchen merch collection, available now at mythical.com.